Hi, this is Bill Anderson with NRS Paco Bill Podcast. We're starting our first episode today here in the great land of Walmart in Sheffield, Ohio. And my first topic is security. And what brought me to National Retail Solutions. I walked into Brunswick Grab and Go on Laurel and Pearl, and I saw the opportunity of making $325 for every system that I placed in a store. Fast forward to January 2025, I had the honor and privilege of meeting the most amazing man, the man of the plan, Mr. Ellie Katz. Ellie has turned out to be one of my best friends, my mentor, and I couldn't imagine selling for anybody else. That's why I am considered an exclusive NRS distributor. Because I will not and cannot bring it into my heart or my fingers or my mind to support anybody but Ellie Katz. January 17th, 2026. Father Bob got up and he talked about the problem to our problem. I think I have solved. Our prayers are too small. Our vision is too small. I went home and said, Father God, is my vision with NRS, do I have the blinders on? And I don't think he answered me right away about that. But 5 days later, I get a phone call from Ellie Katz, the president and CEO. And he says to me, "Happy birthday, Bill." I said, "Thank you, sir. Appreciate it." He goes, "Pack your bags. Guess what? You're going to come home. You're going to rest from Vegas. And then in March of 2026, you're going to Orlando for a trade show. And then you're going to Phoenix in November. Those two shows cost $5,888. I paid a goose egg. Ellie Katz has been a godsend, a blessing, and obviously the answer to my prayers. That man has shown me love I've seen love from other people. But he has taken me under his wing and shown me the ways and the truth of POS and how it can make you money. And I am so grateful for that. People ask me, what sets me aside? Why would I want to buy from you other than another distributor? Well, 3 decades ago, and some change, I walked across the stage of running investigation and security with a certificate of 326 hours in private security. I learned from the best of the best, the cream of the crop, what protecting assets and preventing losses is all about. And one of the things I struggle in security is I'm a very loving, concerned, compassionate guy. And I have a lot of role models in my life how to be a prick, so to speak. And I've failed to learn. And it just dawned on me this week, and the owner, who's another great man in my life, Brent Foreman, told me, "Son," he goes, "I love you like a son." He goes, "I need you to learn." I said, "What's that? What am I not learning?" He goes, "In security, it's a straight line. When I walk up to the table and I sign a contract and I say, they told me to do this, and this, A through Z, that is not to deviate from. You can't go to the left, you can't go to the right, you can't go to the top, you can't go to the bottom. You must listen to what they say. You must file every letter, every syllable, everything of that contract. Because when something goes wrong, and it's time the blame game comes apart. As long as you went in and you did everything that list said, nothing more, nothing less. Unfortunately, if it says you're not here to protect the employees, then you God forbid you can't jump out of the car and go save them. You have to call 911. Hey, we got an assault going down. Blah 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 blah, and hope the police get here quickly. As much as I want to jump out of my car and run over there and play Superman, I get hurt. Guess what? I'm on my own. And even though there's a Good Samaritan law, I'm here working. Get hurt? Guess what? Go to the hospital. Tomorrow's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Guess what? Someone else has to come fill my place. He's not paying me. His insurance won't cover it. So I encourage people to come to me because I'm not out to sell you a POS system. I'm out to sell you a system that is going to save you, protect your assets, prevent losses, and in the end, yes, I'm going to make a few bucks off the deal. But I care about you, the merchant. I care about saving you money and putting the best piece of equipment and the best service in your hands. And know that after the sale, I'm going to be there to fight for you as long as you tell me the truth. You lie to me, you're on your own. I will go to bat for you day in and day out until the problem's solved. But if you give me 1 ounce of bullshit, you're done and over with. We're done. With that, my number is 855-253-8294. Again, 855-253-8294, or text 855-CLE-TAXI. I just came up with a goal. I'm going to be, in the coming months, I'm going to be saving up and getting a 15-passenger van. And the new name of my company will be NRS Taco Bill Grounds Transportation. Lining it with NRS Taco Bill Authorized Distributor. Offering two of the best things I know how to do: transportation and selling POS systems. And if you need security, I can hook you up with that as well. I love what I do, and I do what I love. And finally, I found an avenue to make money and learn it and do what I'm good at. And sales and security and transportation are what I'm good at. And I want to talk about gas stations. Everybody's bitching about the gas. Everybody knows prices are too high. Prices are too high. Well, one thing that NRS has talked about, or taught me through some of the distributors, I've had the honor and the privilege of working side by side with some of the greatest distributors in the business, and they basically told me, "Hey, Mr. Anderson, here, I'll give you a crash course. When John Doe walks in and says, "Hey, I want to take this property, this empty property, and turn it into a gas station." You can't build the gas station from the top down. You have to build it from the bottom up. So that means you have to crack the ground open, bring in EPA and all that crap, and then you have to order equipment. How many pumps do you want? How big is your gas station going to be? So then you have to crack the ground open, build, take all the dirt out, and once you're ready to order the equipment, I was told it takes anywhere from 45 to 52 weeks from the day you order it to get it. So that's a year down. You're down a year. Then you have to hope to God that the property wasn't previously used as a gas station, because now you have to take everything out. And then you have to bleach the dirt, clean the dirt. EPA has to come in and test it. EPA, you have to slap them on the booty behind and make them the happiest people in the world. And if anybody knows government, guess what? They don't move fast. Overall, a gas station costs anywhere from $750,000 to $1.5 million to build a thing from ground up, approximately. So someone has to accumulate this funding and sit on their investment for almost 2 years before they can open up and say, I'm open for business. So that's why I suggest you go buy a previous existing gas station, make sure they're doing a good job, and make sure they're making some money, and check their books. Check them once, check them twice, check them 3 times. That's why gas stations are so expensive, and both buying them and a gas pump. Because these people are sitting on here, they're trying to they're trying to make their money back, and all the money that they lost, sitting on $2 million. So I want to cordially invite you to give me a call or text me. I should text me. 855-253-8294. Again, 855-253-8294. I want to help you. I want to help your store, your convenience store, your gas station, your smoke shop. I want to help you succeed. And you ask what sets me apart? It's my security background. I'm not out to sell you the Cadillac when a $99 system is going to work. I'm not out here to sell you every nook and cranny when it doesn't make sense. What makes sense is cash discount. Cash discount is when your customer comes in and they process $18,000 or more a month. They pay the fee. Currently, that's at 3.95%. We can discuss